Okay, now let me do this one.
Live, everyone. How you doing?
What's
Welcome
that?
back. Another week of Victoria and I doing connecting flights, chatting it up, see how life is progressing in our respective lives. Um,
Yeah.
there we go. I see you live right there. Um,
Hey.
so, Vic- how are you, Victoria? You want to introduce us? Let us know what's going on in the world. Invite some people in.
Yeah. So hey, what's up, Victoria? This we're doing our weekly live where we just kind of casually catch up on what we're doing already and talk about music and what we're doing next and where we're at with that and crazy stories about our lives and
And a
we
couple of
play this
video
and that.
shares, couple
Yeah,
of, and
play
then we
some music.
play a game of this and that where people chime in, and it opens up
Mhm.
incredible conversations actually. So that's always fun. And Victoria has been pulling up some great questions that that give you kind of insight to how we think,
Yeah.
and we also learn how you guys think when you chime in as well. So good to see you. What's going on this week with you, Victoria? Let's always start with you, ladies first.
What's going on with me this week? I'm just hustling, man. Just everybody. It feels I'm so lonely. It feels like Ryan and Nikki are both gone shooting the movie. I'm like, where's mom and dad? You
Right.
know. And then John, the guitar player, he's in Nashville writing songs. I'm like, where are all my people? But so I've been just getting a bunch of stuff done, like all the housework and
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
care of just life stuff. You know,
Sure.
nothing actually super exciting. But
Okay. All
how
right.
about you?
Uh, I've been busy doing some session work. I've got pulled into a couple of projects for guitar, which has been nice. So spending a couple of days working on this artist's record, and then I got pulled into another session with this other bro of mine. Oh my gosh, what a collection of guitars this guy! Oh my god, such a sweet.
Really?
Oh my god, I loved it. He had every. I wanted to play all of them. I just want to cut like I want to cut my next record at his studio, and I have a studio, but his guitar collection is just everything you want.
He has a
Everything.
studio in Washington?
Yeah, his studio is yeah, he's got a studio as well, but he doesn't use it commercially. It's just for him, but it's incredible, and uh, and he's got just incredible gear. But really, as a guitar player first, his
Mhm.
collection is what did it for me. Like he has the Dobros, the Nashville tunings, the semi hollows, just all the selection, all the tones, and
Cool.
so yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So yeah,
Awesome.
I've been working on some session work. Um, writing some daydream songs. I'm always collecting new ideas. If I could just live in the studio recording songs, that would be wonderful. But still
Obvious.
coming up with ideas which are exciting. But add them to the hundreds of thousands of ideas that I kind of have ready to go. So
Mhm.
staying creative and yeah, and then just working on the studio life. We got the studio running and just keeping
Awesome.
busy with that. So
Have you did you check out the email that I forwarded from Sammy and his mom of songs that we should cover?
oh yeah, we should work on. No, I haven't seen it. What songs? No, when did
Yeah, I sent it to you I think last week, but yeah, he has a whole list. I mean, we have options. Yeah, we should look at those and pick one, or we
yeah
should
we
be able to read it. I sent it to Samir and I sent it to Contact.
okay, really? Okay, no, I haven't seen it, and I'm in that
Oh,
inbox all the time.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, we should because I know you and I have been talking to the label that this week, and it made me think that yeah, we should start putting another song together.
I think
Um,
so.
in the meantime, yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put out some more music. We have
It's
so many songs to do.
right. I know.
I'm really excited. That's the whole point. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's make
absolutely.
some music, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I do have some videos. Now that we're talking about it, should we just jump in and share a video of one of the songs that we've done before already, or too
Yeah,
soon? Yeah, shall we? So,
we
I
can do
mean,
that.
I always think it's good to share that for anybody who's coming in and checking it out. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to share the screen, but you're going to tell me which one we're going to pull up, okay?
Okay.
So here we have Thank God, we have Need You Now, and we have Love Somebody.
Let me make this full. Um, let's do Love Somebody. You know what? I heard Love Somebody pulling into my garage this morning.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's a swine. This song.
Rumors going all over town, can't keep my name out the mouth these days. Yeah, I say I live too fast to settle down. Truth is, I just ain't about these games they all play. Wanna find something stronger than the whiskey, and oh, I tried, but every time I feel him kiss me, keep coming up empty. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody who ain't hypnotized by dark signs and blinding lights like they tend to be. I need someone that I've been proud to take on back to my hometown. On signs that just ain't gonna lead to lonely nights, even when she's up against me. I don't know why it feels like there's nobody with me, and I'm still empty, yeah. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a
That one just cut out, but hey, you know,
I'm here.
Did
it really?
It's all good. Just pulled it off of the somewhere online. Man, that song really called out to me when I first heard it, and I also want to shout out the nylon guitar solo, because you know, as a guitar player, and for you guitar players out there, it's like you don't hear him every day. One of these guys bust out the guitar solo, but that's what happened on this one. You know who also, No Doubt, had one. What was No Doubt's big hit? Their big first huge hit.
I'm just a girl in the world.
No, not the other one. But it also had a nylon guitar solo. But anyway, any fantastic songs popping up on your radar that you've heard that have just been like, oh my gosh, anything moving you recently that's
we
should know about, that the world should know about?
I really haven't been finding songs that are just like lighting me up lately. I think what Marooney just came out with a new album, and I like some of the songs on there. She has a song called Wedding Dress, I think, and it's just a really cute way of, it's a breakup song, but it's a really cute way of being like, you know, maybe the one that got away. Like I miss you, but I don't want to miss you in my wedding dress. Like she's getting married to another guy. She's like, I hope that this goes away before I have to move on with my life. And I don't want to still be, it was like really cute. I like it when people do a concept that has been done, but they do it in a new way.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. The songwriting element. I see that I was speaking with a friend of mine this week who's pitching one of the songs that we co-wrote to Hallmark, actually.
No
And
way.
doing a lot of stuff in Nashville. And I see that they're about to have, they just announced some dates for the Recording Academy to have their some event in Nashville. I'm like, man, I kind of want to go. Kind of wouldn't mind.
Should.
Yeah, I really should.
Yeah, you really should. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So, but yeah, because of the songwriting, the lyricism, the way, I feel like Nashville is just on that.
Yeah,
you know?
their lyrics are the songwriting's really good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always nice to see how that's done.
Yeah.
And how have you been creatively? So I know you got your team over there that they're all dispersed to work on some other creative projects for the moment. But do you ever stay active, or what's your practice for staying creative? Is there anything that you do? I know that you were doing some songwriting sessions in Muscle Shoals and all of that. You were doing a lot of songwriting camps. Did you? Can you remind us how that experience was? Some tricks that you maybe learned from there, and tell us if you're still applying any of those towards some creative,
Yeah. So the last, week and a half or 2 weeks have been just so not creatively fulfilling for me.
Right.
Because everybody's gone. I'm like, oh, okay. It's killing me. I feel like I'm like, oh God, I've lost it. I can't sing anymore. I'll just quit.
I totally.
I'll never quit.
Echo chamber, yeah.
Yeah, but I did learn a lot. I learned one, we don't need that many prepositions. You're gonna get what we're saying.
Okay.
Cut out the little words. Less is more. Less is more.
Sure.
And I found a group of people that I just work really well with, they're good storytellers in general. And so for me, I throw things and I'm like, now how do I structure this? And they're really good at structure. That's like what they do. So they kind of help that. And then just helping what do we call it? The editing process. So you write the song, you sit on it for a day, you come back and you edit it, and you're just like, we did this. Okay, so the week before, not 2 weeks ago, we wrote this song. We did this song. So a month ago, we wrote a song with our friend Sarah, and it was awesome. It's everything I want in a song. It's very rock and roll, badass, kind of empowering, but not in an obvious way. And it's upbeat. I need more up tempos.
Right.
So we wrote that song, and then we went in and we were like, this kind of isn't working for me. And we did editing, and we ended up writing a whole ass new song. It's a totally different song, totally different title. It just wasn't what the song wanted to be,
Right.
Go back and after you write it, just hey, this could be stronger. Let's go further on this line, So
I love what you just said there, that this isn't what the song wanted to be. I mean, if that doesn't speak deeply into the flow, right? Where you kind of co-create with in that moment of inspiration. You have to, that sensibility of
that's it.
And that fluidity, that staying open. I just love how you said that, because I think it really highlights the magic of the moment.
Yeah.
Right. When you're doing it, you don't really know where it's going to go, and that's the playful part of it. Where you kind of have to stay open to the moment and the possibilities, and and what sparkles, what pops up, and to follow that.
100%.
What I was so delighted to see, something Howard, when big producer, the guy Howard who did Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
director. He also released 10 hours of the recording of the Let It Be album by the Beatles, and it was like the sessions, and it's like over three epic documentaries, like 10 hours of them behind the scenes. And my point is, my gosh, how playful these guys were. It's like if they were not being 110% playful, they weren't there. It was all, yeah. And I think and I was delighted to then imagine, well, that's how these incredible songs came out, because they were just being silly as they could be, and all of a sudden they would, create these wonderful pieces. So
I love that. Well, we do that too. Okay, so weird flex. But every great songwriter that I have worked with that's just world renowned. Okay, so story time. Yeah. So this guy I know from Memphis comes out. He's a label head guy, and he was like, "Hey Vic, I need you to come out with me to this guy's house. We're gonna write a song, and he needs the female vocalist." I'm like, "Great." So I get there and I start driving up the hills in Los Angeles, and the houses start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, well, where are we going? And I get there and I'm like, hey, can I use your bathroom really fast? I was head to hold. And so I start seeing Grammys just everywhere, just Grammys all over the place. Not so unusual in LA. However, this wasn't a normal amount of Grammys. And I go into the bathroom, and right in front of the toilet, there is this frame of top 50 songs of all time. And number 5 was highlighted. Do you know what the song was?
I mean, no.
Wind Beneath My Wings. It was Wind Beneath My Wings. Full circle moment, because my whole career got started off that song.
That's
my
so
whole career. And
really
when I went in to write with this guy, I'm like, wait, why was that highlighted? Like he wrote that song. He was one of the 2 guys that wrote the song. My brain, I have goosebumps talking about it right now, and it's hot here. My brain exploded a little bit. But when he was writing this song, he was just laughing and giggling the whole time.
Right.
Hey, Kev. And it was just so fun to write with them. Same thing. Second flex. This is not normal, by the way. These are like my 2 peak level writing stories. I did a song at Penthouse Studios where Samir and I met. And I wrote a song, and how you doing? And it was a guy that was basically one of the guys from the Eagles wrote the bridge for the song. I never released the song because we have to rewrite the whole song. I mean, the bridge is so much better than the rest of the song. I really need to revisit that. Anyway, so but when he was writing, same thing. I have a video of it and everything, and he was just like, same thing. He was like, he was like just playing around, just being like really playful. And he was like, what if we did something like this? And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I was how you do it. You have to have fun. It's not that serious.
And I'm telling you, watch that documentary. First of all, it's the Beatles at work, so it's incredible. You get to see the moments that Let It Be is written, like literally the moment where he's figuring it out. And it's one of the, and it just absolutely highlights the value of playfulness in this creative world. And and I tell, I'm saying it all the time, how like the key to music is remaining playful. It's you play music, because there's a lot of anyway, just play. Play is a wonderful thing.
Just have fun.
I do want to. I don't know where this is going to go, and I'll try not to stay on it for too long. But Wind Beneath My Wings, I have a very funny story that introduced me to one of the writers as well. And I don't know if it was the same one, and it was very random. Our studio got booked by a friend of ours in the industry. Okay. In the industry, his friend moved to my area. So he introduced her to my studio, and we were, and she's always on tour, always touring with somebody. And,
as a musician or an artist?
Musician, as a singer. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, someone just said, I think it was Hemingway who said, write drunk, edit sober. Protons light. Good looking out. That's it.
That
Right?
sounds right with Hemingway, actually. I was. That sounds about right. I've read quite a bit of Hemingway, and he definitely likes to talk about people who drink a lot.
He also liked to drink a lot, if I recall.
Yeah. But anyway, she invited us to do this audio recording, video, this whole of a what was it, like a service, a wedding? I don't know what it was, but she brought in on video one of the songwriters of Wind Beneath My Wings, and he was like a keynote speaker brought in from LA, on screen to share with us a little story about whatever about this person that they were honoring and celebrating. But like, what are the chances that we both run into someone who's written that particular song?
I mean, it's a small industry. Also, are we just getting bigger? Maybe. I don't know. But it had to be the same guy because the other one's deceased.
Oh, okay. So then there you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
What are the odds?
Yeah, very, very slim, I would say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, Talon. Talon has a script, a movie that we're doing. I'm really freaking excited about it. It's going to be awesome. I'm so stoked. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to talk about that project yet because we will talk about it, but we're going to wait on that. But yeah, Talon's the man. Talon and Angie.
What up, Talon? Love the screenplays. Love working with films. I mean, I'll always remember the first time I had, I was brought in to write for a film, and like the screenplay was on my desk. I was like, like it's happening. It was incredible. I still have it. I kept it like it was the moment. I've had a few out there, but like when you have the script, you have to read it, understand, and then kind of try to write to it. It was such a great experience.
That's to be very creatively fulfilling.
Oh yeah, I love it. I mean, as much as I love music, I honestly love film and every part of it. So I'm happy to hear that we have a screenwriter hanging out.
I love music and film too, because like, I listen to songs and I remember movies from the songs, right? It's like if music is what feelings sound like, then movies are what they look like and sound like, and it's encompassing. It's all encompassing.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Speaking of it, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I really enjoyed, our circling around the Oscars this season, because it just kind of gave me all the excuse to just revel in that space of imagery and sound and how it comes together, and so yeah, that's it. I'm just reveling. What were you gonna say?
The best. I was going to say, would you rather be able to speak in song lyrics only or only communicate through interpretive dance?
Song lyrics.
Obviously. So poetic.
Yeah, let them be the wind beneath my wings.
Yeah. Would you rather... Okay. Would you rather your ex can hear everything you say about them, or you can hear everything they say about you? Oh, another one of these.
They can hear everything I say about them because I got nice things to say.
I make a habit out of not saying things that I wouldn't say to your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's better for your soul.
Yeah.
Would you rather accidentally like a 3-year-old photo or accidentally follow someone's personal account from your business account? I don't care about either of those things.
Yeah, I'm not sure I even understand the question. A 3-year-old photo? What does that mean?
That means you were stalking. That means you went through a rabbit hole on this person.
Oh,
ooh, okay. Talon wants to shoot a music video. Let's do it.
Let's do it, Talon. Let's go.
Done and done. All right. Say less.
Yep. I'll be out there. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. We need a music video for Wine and Whiskey.
Oh, real talk. Send them over the song afterwards.
Oh, it's not a freckle. It was chocolate. It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do that. We have a whole treatment. I'll send it to you. See how easy this could be to get done, get made. Uh-oh, stand by.
Stand by.
I
So,
just want to love somebody. I really just... Hang on.
all right. So, in the meantime, what can I tell you? I went to my favorite thrift shop and picked up a single 45. Do you remember? Yeah, you know, this is old school, man. But I heard them and I was like, are you familiar with Stereo Lab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
He
So-
said he's ready anytime. Ooh, and more clothes. Hey, duh. You've met Talon, Samir. So Frontier.
Oh,
He's just
nice.
for Frontier. Frontier who dressed us for the Oscars.
Oh, heck yeah. Big ups, Talon.
He said,
Nice.
"Big ups, Talon."
That's right. And I remember talking to him all about like where he'd come from and like how he's, you know, from the industry, all different angles. And what a perfect guy to do it.
Did he tell you that he was a joust? Is that right? Jouster? Is that the right? Am I saying it right?
I mean,
The guys on horses with the big.
yeah, big.
Yeah. He
No.
did that. He was like a professional jouster. He said, "What's up, buddy?"
What up, man?
Isn't that crazy? What a I
That's
mean,
a-
how do you even get into that? How
yeah.
how does one say, you know what I would like to take up? Jousting.
Well,
Helen, how did you get into jousting? I need to know.
you
And
know,
while what?
we should bring him on. I mean, I thought, you know, a couple weeks ago we got excited about bringing back the interview portion of what we do here on the weekly.
Yeah,
Because
good
you know, I also love to talk to people. Like, you know, I'm always just curious. I can talk all day. Honestly, I really could most of the time. And this guy's an interesting guy. You know, Talon runs a clothing company in LA. He, you know, dresses up with incredible clothing for our Oscar run. But he also comes from experience in the industry. He's a jouster. Like,
He's a jouster.
I'd love to
What
know.
a guy.
We'll have to ask him how that got started.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fascinating. Okay, well, I'm waiting for that. Would you rather find $20 in an old coat every day forever or find the perfect parking spot every single time? Living in LA, that's actually a hard question.
Yeah. No, I'd say $20 every day forever.
Yeah, 20 bucks. Come
Because
on.
then
That
you
adds
have
up.
to be driving in order to benefit from the parking spot. What
Yeah.
if you want to like go to a concert, you know?
Right.
Right.
100%.
Do something else. So it gives you more freedom to have cash.
Would you rather hiccup every time you lie or sneeze every time you have a dirty thought?
Oh God. Let's go. I'll go with the let's keep it hiccup. I don't think I think I go hiccup because you know otherwise it'd be too revealing.
Yeah, well, they're both
see-
revealing. Try not to lie. You won't hiccup.
That's what I'm saying. Right? That's better.
He jousted for 25 years. He was at a Renaissance fair and met someone doing the jousting and basically said that he would just try that and then did it for 25 years. That's athleticism. Like, that has to be so hard
Wow.
to hold that thing up, like your shoulder strength. Come on. Hell no. Okay, wait. Let me go to my unhinged ones. Oh, wait, this is really silly. Would you, okay, we're going to get more serious in a minute, but every time you're nervous, you start beatboxing involuntarily, or you just fully forget how to blink?
I'll go for the beatboxing because I don't know how to do it, so I'd like to try it.
Beatboxing's tight. If
Yeah.
you're the only new.
Are you gonna bust it out?
I get beatbox.
Oh, here we go. Drop it.
Wait. Where's the ones I was looking for? Okay. Oh, here's like a deeper one. Be remembered or be understood? Okay.
I speak quickly. I'm gonna let you speak first.
I forgot the question. Be understood. I'd rather be understood. I mean, I don't know. Everybody gets all caught up on legacy. But the thing is like, who cares? Like, if you do your best, like, you have no idea what your legacy is. Every single person that every person that you've ever touched that's then gone on and touched other people is what your legacy is. You're going to have that no matter what you do, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that sometimes people be on some like ego shit as far as that is concerned. Like, they want to be remembered. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Right.
You know, I don't know.
No, I think you're right. I think at the end, you know, I know I've spoken a lot about communication being king, you know, and that's, I think, because of how much I value being understood. So I think, being understood is kind of where it's at now, you know. I guess it's interesting because, like, being understood makes for peace now. Legacy is, you know,
after you're gone.
Yeah. So
I want it now while I'm here in this life, in this body. Proton Flight said if you remembered, then you were in a way understood. Maybe, but what if you're remembered for something you not good?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Write the song or perform it?
Oh man.
Perform it. Although I will say this.
Hey, write it.
You think write it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I it's also just to counter you a little bit, but like I love songwriting. Like I love the art of like writing a song, the experience of writing a song, not knowing when it's going to come, and all of a sudden it's come through. And I just remember when I was first going at this hard and writing concept albums, and like, you know, after concept album and putting shows together that, like, you know, that were epic in nature. Like, it was all about the creating the story, and I really liked it. I loved that part of it all. You know, so, but then I also love performing, but I really love, you know, I don't know. I say right now I miss the songwriting part of my life. Like I feel like I haven't written, I can write melodies all day.
Yeah.
And I do. You know, an instrument, I'll come up with 3 parts and a new song, like, ready. But in terms of like writing a song, I miss that part. So
let's come up with some concepts, some song concept. If you guys have interesting song concepts, like, throw them out right now, like, seriously. And then you and me will sit down and we'll just start writing, because I need that right now. Like, you don't understand. I really need it. I have to get back in.
Right.
It's killing me. Would you rather sing for 10,000 strangers or 10 people you love?
Or 10 people I love, or 10,000 strangers? 10,000 strangers.
Yeah. The people I love are never going to not hear me sing, because I can't stop. Is the truth. Victoria, I miss you. Aw. Yeah, I straight up, like, I don't know. 10,000 strangers sounds like you've written some music that's piqued some people's interest in their minds, you know. So, like, I feel like your influence will go further, and you'll have done more, you know, giving your gift back, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, totally. And that's the exciting part. Is like, oh wait, 10,000 strangers, that means 10,000 new reactions, and I think that's the power of music, is in how people react with it. So I'm Wait,
a Proton Flight, explain. Loss after change in perspective, like the loss of people who you were friends with or close with. What do you mean? Yeah, more on that. While he's doing that, oh wait, what there is? Okay, dark and mysterious or funny and charismatic? Hi, JD. Oh, JD. Okay, this is crazy. I was just talking about JD the other day. This guy has just come into my life at the most random times. Like, He's a producer, badass producer. Like JD, what's the biggest song you've produced? You have a couple big ones, I think. Anyway, I feel like it was a really big dance song. Was it Finally It's Happening to Me? Was that you? Anyway, so back in the day when I was in a girl group, JD works with the girl group. Like he produced songs for the group. And then Cher, you produced a song for Cher? What Cher song? Oh my God, he's so cool. He's the best. Women's World. Oh, really? Damn. What was it like working with Cher? That's wild. That's awesome.
We'll interview you next week about that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, JD, jump on our podcast next week. Okay, so the girl group, right? And then the group breaks up, and obviously girl groups do that, and nothing for years. And then I run into him at this producer party, the Kylie Minogue and Jason Derulo. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I run into him at this party. It was like, I think it was like the producers who did Laying on the Goose, Got Me Feeling Loose. And I remember it was the first day he found out that he was gonna have a son. And I was just like, what are the odds of that? We were on a party bus. It was so fun. It was so fun.
Party bus.
It was great. And then I ran into him then, and then fast forward another couple of years. And he's at Penn. You might have met him. He was the main producer engineer at Penthouse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then don't see him again for another couple of years. And then I run into him immediately when I walked into the first party when I was at Coachella.
Yeah.
Immediately ran into him. He was the first person I saw.
Oh,
and I'm just like, you just keep popping back into my life. Like, maybe should we work together?
That's what it is. That's
the party
what's happening.
I know.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, the odds of that happening. I mean, I know it's like LA is the biggest small town.
No, but I mean, and that's for me. That's also how I love discovering the next move. It's like when life drops the same person in your you know, how do I say it? In your orbit. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, okay, well then there it is. You know, that's what we got to do next. That's how I roll. You know, that's how I play with life. You know, it's like when life just
pay attention to the signs, man.
Yeah, man, it's huge. I mean, that's how I roll. That's really how I roll. So
me too.
If you're asking me, I'd say, what's up, JD? And I look forward to you producing one of Victoria's next songs.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Concert or studio album?
Let's do. I'd go concert at this point because then I want to get back onto the stage. I just want to play those again, and then have that be so epic that we have to record it. You know, which we used to do back in the early days when I was like hitting the streets in San Francisco, Northern California. Like we quickly partnered up with live. Like there was like a live. San Francisco has a big live show culture. You know, the Grateful Dead and all that came from there, and it's still happening. And it's all about the live show experience. And we had cultivated like pretty cool shows where, you know, back then, you know, from the moment we played the first note until we played the last note, we wouldn't stop playing music. So it was like,
that's so fun.
We'd go and then we would and then that was it. You know, 90 minutes later, we'd break, you know, and be done. And so then we started to record these, you know, get partner with these different companies, friends that were out there recording live shows all the time. And that was a lot of fun to work with in that space. So I'd say live concert. Yeah,
there's something about doing live that's just hits different. It's like a living, breathing, you know, organism. Like it's creativity as it's happening. Like you don't know what's gonna happen, you know. In the studio, you can go see when I'm in the studio, I'm like, this is the best part of the process. And then when I'm live, it's like, nope, this is the best part of the process. I love the whole thing.
They're both, I mean, they're outfits, right?
Proton said, yeah. Proton said he's been listening to Louis Capaldi all day. Did you hear the cover that Samir and I did of that? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, wait.
We actually have to really lock that one in.
Wait, yeah. Do you have my video of it, right? Did you put it to?
I have clips of it. I have. Did you give me the whole thing? I don't know if I got it.
I put it in the shared folder.
All right, I gotta check it out. I gotta match it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. No.
But I want to circle back to how we say how you're talking how you keep on bumping into JD. I told you, when we were at the Oscars and we were hanging out with this guy, right? Sir Earl Toon.
Hey, how is that going?
Yeah, it's going. So then, so after that event, after that weekend, Nico and I are just rolling around LA. It's huge. And we walk into this one restaurant. And who's in the restaurant? Sir Earl Toon.
That's crazy.
Sir Earl Toon. So he's like, so we totally have a freak out fest because we're like, what in the world,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is how I roll. I'm telling you, this is how I roll. This is how I move. But there were other people and were just kind of losing their mind. So then that's how we locked into work on a project, and it's good. It's good. So we started to put it down together. We put a couple of hours into it last week, and we're not done with it. But yeah, we started. It's
hell yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely on our way.
I love that.
Yeah. So just
I can't wait. I mean, if we can get another one that's like Jungle Boogie,
Yeah, and that's kind of the lane. Nico's the producer on this one. He's African born, and so he was really kind of wanting to get back into the Afro rhythms and stuff like that. So we started with him laying down some cool Afro rhythms, and then I put some guitar work on it, and then that's as far as we got. But we got to mix it a little bit and then send it over to him. He's hitting us up. He's on the phone. He's
okay, good. Yeah,
we're all staying connected, and as soon as we have something to move forward to you and him, we will.
Is Sir Earl Toon going to come out here to do the song with us in person, or are we going to do it remotely?
Probably. I mean, I've worked with him before, and it was remotely. He's in Texas, so. But I don't know. Maybe he can be in LA, and maybe I can get back out there. I don't know. We'll have to see where the stars are at that time. But you know how it is these days. We can work coast to coast. We don't have to travel anymore to get it done. But it's always nice to be in the same room. So we'll see. Yeah,
you and I are proof of that.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I'm in favor though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather? Oh. Wait a minute. No. Would you rather remember everything or forget on purpose? I already do remember everything. You do too?
Yeah.
But it would be cool to forget things on purpose. If I could just kind of just do a little mosaic blur across that memory.
Right. Just like it never happened. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. I remember a lot. I'm not sure which one I'd rather.
Yeah, me either. I'm looking for more unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
Be extremely attractive, but everyone assumes you're stupid, or average looking, but people underestimate you in every room. I think those are the same thing.
Oh, interesting. Do you?
I think that when you're attractive, people underestimate you, but that's fine because being underestimated can be turned into a superpower.
It can, but I don't like being underestimated. It's so interesting. I want to hear more from you about that because in my experience, you're totally right. The times I've been underestimated and then it becomes a superpower, but it's it wasn't very enjoyable for anyone because they underestimated me and I didn't like that, and it didn't, and then the superpower flipped it on them, and so that didn't work out for them. Didn't work out for anyone. It was just kind of so what is that? Elaborate.
I
Yeah,
like
what-
surprising people, you know? I think because I am not really jaded or like I'm positive and kind of, you know, bubbly. I think that people mistake that as naivety,
right.
and it's not. It's just a choice. I just prefer to be happy, you know, for the, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
But that makes people like, you know, sometimes assume that I don't have, they don't know the depths of.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good to surprise people, you know, like,
It's a loss on them, girl, because like, you know, that was, you know, getting to meet you was the discovery of that depth was the joy. I was like, yo, you know, like, you know, it's like it kept on coming up with you know, so I just enjoyed that. So loss on them if they
I
underestimate.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I also don't really care, I guess, you know, it's like what other people think about you is none of your business, you know,
Right.
you just don't think about that. Just be like so secure in who you are and know who you are. That's enough.
Yeah. I mean,
That's enough.
yeah, totally. Know thyself, 100%. Gets you through a lot. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
I like it.
Wait. Be the villain in someone's story who was actually right, or the hero who was actually wrong. Oh.
Be the villain, but the villain was right.
Yeah.
Or be
You
the
know, everyone's the hero of their own story. Yeah, not caring is a superpower. You're right. Everyone's the hero of their own story, you know? They are. But I have been the villain in someone's story and I was right. That has happened.
Right.
I think they come to realize later on as they do their own patchwork and their own healing that that's not, that they were projecting their own thing, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it really wasn't that. The hero who was actually wrong.
No,
No.
I'd rather be the villain and be right, you know, because like I've thought about this in like, you know, the yin and the yang. Like the key is it's not to be just yin or just yang. You got to have a little bit of both. So like,
both.
there's room to be, you know, the villain side of it, but only to achieve what's right.
Right.
Only, right. So there you go. There's my answer.
100%. I could not agree more. Okay, wait. There's more. Ooh. That's stupid. Be irresistible to people you don't want or invisible to people you do.
God.
That's hard. I don't know how to answer that.
You don't win in any of those situations, do you?
No.
Those are just like, do you want to lose this way or that way? I don't know.
Yeah. Skip.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to be invisible to people that I do want, because that means you're missing every opportunity of being alive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like a miss. But then to be irresistible to people that you don't want, I mean, yeah, I guess I'd choose that one if I had to.
Would you rather find out the universe has a plan or find out it's completely random?
Tough one because I already know it has a plan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, same.
So I can't really.
Okay, be in a situationship that feels like everything or a relationship that feels like nothing.
Situationship.
Yeah. Why would you want to feel nothing? That's dumb. Lose your voice for a year or your taste for a year? I already can't.
Yeah.
I don't think I can taste anyway very well. I don't smell. Like my sense of smell is not great. So I think that means that I'm not tasting everything fully because they're connected, right?
Yeah, maybe so. Lose your voice for I think it's taste. Although there was a moment there where I was like ordering these meals that would just show up, and you prepare them like 3 times a week or whatever, and good God, were they delicious? And I was like,
Oh,
I think that's one of the senses I've yet to really invest in, which is like taste. Like just bringing the most out of flavors. Because when sometimes they say people live to eat and people eat to
eat
live.
to live.
Yeah, and I've kind of been that guy, the eat to live guy, and just
Me
keep
too.
moving. But
Yeah.
when I had that experience of like,
Love
month having like, a real flavor explode time I ate, I was like, amazing. Like
It's so good.
I still have that to look forward to, because as much as I've had that experience, and I do like to cook and I like flavors, but I mean, I have yet to really go full frontal on culinary experiences. Yeah,
I love trying new things. I'm a very experimental eater, but I do this thing where I get so busy during the day that I will just straight up, I'm like, I will eat to live. I forget, to do it until it's like too late and I'm already starving. Like just now, like I just ate a protein bar because I'm like, oh, I'm starving and I don't have time to make food right now.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Okay. Perform in front of 50,000 people with a wedgie you can't fix, or a wardrobe malfunction you don't know about until after. Well, that depends on the word. Have you had a wardrobe malfunction, by the way?
No, but I played to 50,000 people.
Yeah, hey. With a wedgie?
No. Yeah, kind of maybe. I did have some questionable presentations, grooming presentations. So
I've had so many wardrobe malfunctions, especially in like heavy choreography shows.
right.
I've had to perform with a broken heel. You can't stop the show. You can't stop the show. So I was just elevated on one foot. I've had to do that. I had a change once that was it was a surprise change, and the outfit was made in a way that when I turned around, when I turned back around, it's a different outfit. And one time one of the pieces got stuck, and so when I turned around, it wasn't all the way into a new outfit. Again, you can't stop the show. It's 42 minutes of heavy choreography, so it happens. I have to be careful about that. You don't want that. That's not awesome. Find out your pet has been judging you this whole time, or find out they're genuinely proud of you. Obviously, the second one. That's a stupid question. Would you rather have a laugh that clears the room or a sneeze that sounds like a foghorn?
Laugh that clears the room, or of course, sneeze. It sounds like a sneeze.
I feel like me too, but I feel like every guy, like the dad sneezes. Have you ever met a dad that sneezes at an appropriate volume? I mean, it doesn't exist. Dads scream when I don't know what that is, but it's a real thing. It's startling. Like, I'll be so relaxed, like so zen, and my dog will be like, "Oh, shoo!" I'm like, did you have to do that at full volume? Proton Fight said foghorn. You'll never be lost at sea. That's funny. Yeah, it's just dads do not sneeze at an acceptable volume. Not one. Oh, wait, you're a dad.
Yeah, I'm a dad.
Loud?
Let's catch me on my next sneeze and correct that opinion.
Okay, here's one. Would you rather be unreasonably hot but smell weird, or completely average but smell incredible? Oh, that's hard. I don't want to smell weird.
Yeah, you don't want to smell weird. I mean, if my TikTok reels, like every time, oh, that smell, like something about like the scent being an important part of it. I don't know why I've seen that, or it stood out to me in some of these things on how scent is something that, and it's an impression, right? And like impressions are important. So
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Wait.
Interesting questions, Victoria.
These are we've had better.
They're good. Yeah. We've had. I mean, yeah. They're provocative. We've had some
Okay.
that.
Find out your main character energy is giving background character, or find out the background character you ignored is the main character.
That one.
Background actor you ignored. Yeah, that one, obviously. Have the aux cord forever, but everyone secretly hates your playlist, or never have it, but everyone always plays your favorite song. Obviously, that one. These need to be better. Wake up famous overnight with no memory of what you did, or stay unknown forever and always known why. That's hard. I mean, how could you not?
I don't know. And no memory of what you did to become famous?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd try that one. I'm going to try that one.
Yeah. Let's find better ones. These are not.
Yeah, and I'm going to put on a quick video and then we'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yay. The main character in a story no one reads, or a side character in one that sells 1 million copies. Ooh, that's a good one. The main character in a story no one reads, or a side character in one that sells out 1 million copies. Side character? What's the point of being in one no one reads? These do better, Claude.
They've done good. They really have done right by us.
Yeah.
Do this one real quick.
That's true. Okay.
All right, we'll be right back. Enjoy this one.
Oh, I love this.
I did. Having a good time.
Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone, 'cause I can't fight it anymore. Oh no. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. Another shot of whiskey, can't stop looking at the door. Wishing you'd come sweeping in the way you did before. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's 1:15. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. Oh. Yes, I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. And I said I wouldn't call, but I'm a little drunk and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need you now. Oh, baby, I need you now. I need you now. Oh, baby, I need you now.
I like how you ended that one. That was funny.
It's catchy little piano part, you know, these little lines. I love it.
Really good.
Yeah, that was good. That's good.
I loved that song. I can't believe we're already at an hour. These go by so fast.
I know, right?
Yeah. Take a look at the list that Sammy sent, or I'll re-email it if you want.
Yeah, maybe we should go for that Louis Capaldi song too, and just like
Yeah, I've already
you know, it's
recorded
not
it.
upbeat, you know, the tempo part of it. But I'd love to hear what people got to say about it. But
I love that song.
It really lit you up, and I really welcomed that song. It leveled me up as well. So it'd be a good one to catch. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that one, and I'd like for us to be able to put that to tape.
Me too.
Yeah,
we have the lives of us singing it live. Did
Yeah.
you see the thing I tagged you in? I made you a collaborator on yesterday.
Yep, I shared it too.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. So it's out there live.
Thanks.
All right, so let's think on that, and let's
Yeah.
think about some people that we can bring on to this show as well, and just chat it
Yeah,
up. With
maybe we should have Talon and JD on.
It'd be great.
All right,
Love it.
I'll reach out. That'd be fun.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you too. Oh wait, Talon said, "What's your secret music genre that you love but don't really want people to know?"
Oh, nice.
That's a good question. Okay.
Right. Let me think about that. So, secret one that no one really knows about. Jeez.
I secretly love like ratchet dance music.
What is it? Okay.
Yeah, I could get down on some like 2007, like Lil Wayne. I know every lyric. His mixtapes were fire. Wait, what's yours?
I mean, I'm still trying to think. Like, because I listen to so much. What's the secret part of it? I don't know. I mean, there's some international music. This one band in particular that I still don't know what they're saying because like it's just the music that I love, you know. But I don't know. It's just I love it all.
Me too.
You know.
It's tough.
Yeah, so that's a good question. How about talent? What's his?
Yeah, Talon? What is yours? What's your secret music genre? I'm so curious.
What's my secret? I don't think it's a secret. I kind of like it all.
I don't know. It's really hard. I'm dying to know. Wait,
I mean,
yeah.
Bluegrass. There you go.
Oh, okay. Bluegrass.
I freaking
What is
love
embarrassing for you? I'm just kidding. I love bluegrass. I do too.
bluegrass music. I've always loved it. And no one's ever, you know, in my circle, nobody understood why. Still, like, I love it.
Yeah.
And nobody else I know listens to it. But so I guess I'd have to say bluegrass music.
It's because you're a musician. All right. Well, I will. Let's look at those lists and. Oh, Bublé. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Bublé's tight. Whatever. Say what you will. Bublé's tight. I stand behind you on that, Talon.
Nice.
All right, let's get up. Let's talk about maybe bringing you on for next week. Also, let's do Thursday. Can we do Thursday instead of Friday next week? Is that possible?
Probably. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
God. Heck yeah. All right.
So
Bye,
see y'all.
guys. I'll email
Thursday.
you about that list again. Let's look it over and I'll do the Louis Capaldi, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great.
All
All right.
Sounds
Looking
good.
forward to it. All right, guys.
Bye. See ya. Doo-doo.